Welcome to Uncharted and Unfiltered, the journey back to you. I am Cynthia Jameson, your host, and this is where we break free from the noise and dive deep into what truly matters you. If you're tired of the shoulds, the expectations, and the pressures to fit into a mold that doesn't serve you, you're in the right place. This isn't a podcast about easy answers or sugar coated advice. This is your invitation to reclaim your path, embrace the unknown, and become the bold, unapologetic version of yourself that's been waiting to show up. It's time to get unfiltered. Let's get started. Hello, everyone. It is Cynthia here today. And today is Canada Day. And while it is often about fireworks, family, or flags, I find myself thinking about freedom. And not just the national kind, but the deeply personal kind. The kind that has everything to do with who we are, how we live, and how we lead. And whether you are here in Canada with me or elsewhere in the world, I think that we all share something in common. We're all each on our own journey, a journey of becoming, of figuring out what it means to lead with integrity, of learning how to live with more ease, more grace, more truth, more joy. Now, Oxford defines freedom as the power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint. And that sounds good on paper, right? But what does that look like in real life? Because here's the thing, freedom isn't just about external permission, it's about internal alignment. The freedom to think your own thoughts, to say the thing that you have been holding back, to lead in a way that actually feels like you. And that's not always easy. As leaders, whether it's at work, at home, or just however we show up in the world, it the real invitation here is to be real, to be honest, to stop performing some version of leadership that someone else told us that we should play. And for that kind of freedom, it takes intention. It takes looking closely at the beliefs that we have been picked up, the ones that we didn't choose, and asking, is this still true for me? Do I want to carry this forward? Because here's the truth, no one else in the world can define your voice but you. No one else can walk your path but you. And no one else has your exact truth but you. But you have to trust that voice. You have to listen to it, even when it's quiet. And that is where real leadership is, acting on that truth, even when it's uncomfortable. So maybe today, on this day of celebration, you pause and ask yourself, where in my life do I need to claim my freedom, to speak more honestly, or lead with more of who I really am? What is one small step that I can take today that brings me closer to that? And maybe, if you're ready, you go a little deeper. What version of success or leadership have I outgrown? What beliefs about myself or others am I finally ready to let go of? Where do I dim my light just to fit in? And what would it feel like to stop? What does my leadership look like? The kind that isn't based on someone else's mold. What hard conversation have I been avoiding that might actually set me free? And if I trusted myself even 10% more today, what would I do differently? Now, you don't have to answer all of these. You don't have to answer any of them. But I invite you to pick one, sit with it, journal on it, go for a walk, let it roll around inside your mind, and let it open something. And I will share this too. For years, I thought being professional meant keeping certain parts of me hidden, the intuitive parts, the playful parts, the bright colors, the candles, the part of me that loves to pull a tarot card, not for answers, but to listen inward. And for a long time, I believed that being palatable was what made me quote unquote credible. But I've learned the hard way that hiding who I am doesn't make me more respected. It just makes me feel less whole as a person. And so these days, I'm choosing to show up, all of me, messy, intentional, bright, lighting up the world one sock at a time, still learning and free. And maybe, just maybe, you're ready to do the same. If so, here's your permission. You don't need to explain, you don't need to justify, just begin. And thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Leadership isn't about being perfect, it's about being present, being honest, and being whole. Happy Canada Day, and wherever you are, here's to your freedom, your voice, and your growth. I hope that you're walking away feeling more aligned with your true self, more confident in the choices ahead, and ready to leave the safe path behind, knowing you've got everything you need within. Remember, the journey to you isn't about finding one perfect direction. It's about trusting yourself enough to explore all of it. If you're ready to dive deeper, join me for the next episode and don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss the next step on your path. I invite you to join my mailing list at www.cynthiajamesoncoach.ca, where we'll deepen our relationship and you can claim your copy of Your Inner Compass, a guide to charting your course to authenticity. Until next time, stay unfiltered, stay true, and most importantly, stay you.